Hi Eugene, I wanted to record this video to show you really quick what mistakes you are making with your histogram and chart. First of all, you have, according to your frequency chart, it says 0 to 5,000, the number of states. It says you have 0. There's actually 22 states that have between 0 and 5,000 positive cases of coronavirus. So if you go to the Google Classroom and click on the website that I have linked into the assignment right here, and the directions where you had to scroll down until you saw the United States, and then right below that, this gray bar, you come over here to the plus sign and click on that. And then you need to look at all the 50 states plus Washington, D.C., and the column that has cases above it. So if you look, Alaska has between 0 and 5,000 cases, that's 1. Arkansas has between 0 and 5,000 cases, that's 2. Here's Delaware, that's 3. Washington, D.C. is 4. We're not going to count Guam because that's not a state, but Hawaii is 5. Idaho 6. Kansas is 7. Kentucky is 8. Maine is 9. Marshall Islands is not a state, so we're not counting that. Neither is Micronesia. Montana is 10. Nebraska 11. Nevada 12. New Hampshire 13. New Mexico is 14. North Dakota 15. We're not counting this one, it's not a state. Oklahoma 16. Oregon 17. Not counting this. Puerto Rico, not counting that. I can't remember where we left off. I think 18, South Dakota. Utah 19. Vermont 20. Not counting Virgin Islands. West Virginia is 21. And Wyoming is 22. So that's 22 states that I counted, including Washington, D.C., that had between 0 and 5,000 positive cases. So that's what you should have on your column right here, or your row right here, 22 tally marks. And then you need to go to the 5,000 to 10,000. Going back to the website, okay, Alabama is between 5 and 10,000. So that's 1 hash mark. Arizona, that's a hash mark, and so forth. I'm not going to go through all the states. You can do that on your own. So I'm not really sure where you got the numbers that you got for this chart. I don't know if you were looking at like this information, this reported cases. That's not what you're supposed to be looking at. You're supposed to be looking at this chart right here. Okay, if you'd watched the video, you I clearly say that. And then you also, let me go back to my frequency table to show you. There are, I think New York has the most positive cases, and right now on the website it shows they have 294,715, this number right here. So you need to make sure that when you create your bins on your frequency chart, that you account for that. So your columns rows down here will be different on yours than they are on mine. So you probably won't have a bin of 235 to 240,000 because when I did this chart, that was where New York was for cases. So I had to do a bin that was between 235 and 240 to account for New York. Right now, currently on the website, New York has 294,000. So you're going to need a bin that's 295 to 300,000 to accommodate New York. And then New Jersey has the second most cases. Right now, they're over 116,000. So their bin would be 115 to 120,000. When I did the chart, they were between 85 and 90,000. So you're going to have to change these bottom few rows on your frequency chart to reflect the current data on the website. And then I wanted to look at your frequency chart. I'm not sure what is happening here because according to your frequency chart, you have between 0 and 5,000 states, you have 0. But then when I look at your histogram, here is the bar that talks about how many states are between 0 and 5,000, and you've colored up to like, it looks like around 8 states. So I'm not sure why your histogram doesn't match your frequency chart, but either way, both are incorrect. So you're going to need to fix both of them. So if you look at my example, here's my frequency chart. When I did the tally, there were 30 states between 0 and 5, and there were 5 states between 5 and 10,000. So when I made my histogram reflects the data that I collected on my frequency chart. So here is number of positive cases, and everything's labeled in the thousands. So between 0 and 5,000, my frequency chart said 30. So here I have on my histogram 30. And between 5 and 10,000, my frequency chart said, oh boy, my dog's gonna bark, 5 cases. And so that's what my histogram reflects. And then when you get down to here, there were no cases when I did this. It'll be different for you. There were no cases between 40,000 or no states that had between 40,000 and 85,000 cases. So instead of making making spaces for those bins on my histogram, I just made a break in the axis right here. These little lines show the break. So you will probably have some breaks down here at the end like mine, but they won't be exactly like mine. So you're not going to have a break between 40 and 85 because your data won't be the same as what mine is. So you're going to have to make sure that your breaks in your chart are reflective of the data that you collect from the website. So hopefully that answers all the questions and makes things a little clearer for you. But if you have any more questions, definitely send me an email.